Have you ever been working on a 3D print like a helmet, you're trying to smooth it out, get it absolutely perfect? You feel like you're just using loads and loads of filler primer and you're really just not hitting that level you want to get to yet? I'm going to show you today how to use less filler primer, save on that and save on time with just a few easy steps. Let's get into it. So let's look at how we can actually cut this down. Just a second. So you've just taken your print off the bed. That's the first step. Now it could be like this. It could be ready to go, or it could be in two parts still, and you're about to put it together. You want to be able to fill in those lines, make it smooth, get rid of all this. Filler putty's just not going to do it. You know, filler primer, filler putty, spraying it isn't going to hit all the marks. You're not going to get the best result with just that. Yes, it does help, and I've shown before so many ways that you can do that. I'm going to show you now how we can actually get that down without spending hundreds of hours of sanding. So we're going to use two main materials. All right, so the two materials we're going to use, obviously we've got our filler putty. This is a wall putty or filler putty. It's a really fast one. I get this one from Mitre 10 here in Victoria. I've also used Sika putty before. They're both fantastic. You can just go over these with your hand. I'll show you that in a minute, and I have shown you that in some other videos. The other product we're going to be using is some acetone. A couple of ways we're going to do this. We're going to put this straight onto those cracks. I'm going to show you that in a second. Those bits where you've had to put a few pieces together, where you're putting a helmet together, a prop, whatever it is, you're actually fusing, and you're going to fill in those lines. This is going to smooth out the whole print together. And we're just going to go in on the areas that we know need a lot more attention first. So the seams, the different cracks, some spots where there might be little holes or divots, anything we want to really fill. Now I don't follow the seam or the line, I go across it. This actually gets the putty to go directly into it more easily. If you follow the line, your finger can actually pull off the putty and you won't fill those gaps. So I'm just smearing it on here, as you can see. I come back later and I use a bit of a circular motion. This stuff dries fairly quickly, and it will dry quickly. Now, I don't want all these excess pieces. I don't want lots to have to sand off, as I just showed. So this is where your scraper comes in handy. This cleans it up and makes sure that the putty is only in the areas you want. Try and clean it up and make it as smooth as you can. And let's just speed this up. Now what I do is I use this excess and we're going to redistribute it in different areas. So the larger areas you can smooth pieces on, but again, you don't want to create too much of another rough surface you have to sand down. We're adding on that we're then going to take off later. So I use this circular motion, and you can come back with a bit of a wet hand. Again, I'm just going to put it where I see fit, and I'm going to smooth it out. I'm going to do the whole helmet in this, and when we get to that mohawk section, I'll show you what I do there. So now we're going to put these two together. So now we're going to put these two together. I'm going to create a bit of a putty and a paste that we can actually paint over the entire helmet, smooth it all out. We're going to sand that down really quickly. That's going to get rid of all those big divots or those big chunks where, you know, it's the final layers on the top of a helmet or a prop or anything. It's going to really smooth things out. And that's going to give us a base for only one, maybe 2 layers of that filler primer that we talked about before, saving on spending a whole can on something as simple as a helmet. You're just going to do 1 or 2 layers, do a bit of wet sanding in between, and you'll be ready to go for your paint. And it's going to give you the smoothest finish you can get. So let's mix these up. Alright, that's it from me today, guys. If you have any more ideas, any questions, any thoughts that you want to go through, always remember, chuck them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm just hit over 700 subscribers on here, guys, which I really do appreciate. When I started this journey back in March, April, you know, I had no idea where it was going to go. So I'm enjoying making these videos. I enjoy making them for you. I enjoy helping you guys out. Don't forget, if you put anything in the comments, I do read them all. Let's see how far we can take this, guys, and I wish you the best of luck with your upcoming projects, anything you're building, and let me see what it is. Send it through to me. Have a good day, guys.